Guys, I'm Jeff the Homestead Dad. It is a beautiful morning here on Homestead in Michigan, in southern Michigan. Snow, we've been getting a dusting of snow a couple times a day, it seems like. So everything's covered in snow. No. Because I want them on the other side of the fence. We're out here doing chores, or getting ready to do chores. But I have bad news. So yesterday we had a basketball game. When I got home, Jacob checked Prudence and said she looked fine. I checked her about 10 o'clock after I got everyone to bed, and she was leaning over something. I went out there, and at first I didn't see anything. She was actually eating after birth. The calf was off to her left about 10 yards, and it was dead. So we lost the calf. I don't know if it was stillborn or if it died after birth. Little mini bull calf. So she would not let me do anything with her until the afterbirth was eaten. And apparently I looked that up. It's like it's bred into them. It's an instinct for them, because if they're out in the wild, if there's something like that around with smell, then it would attract predators. So after she had that eaten, I brought her into the milking parlor and hooked her up so that I could kind of keep her in one spot, and I gave her one of the calcium drenches. We got to give her another one this morning. I also gave her some alfalfa cubes, because I need to hit her hard now with calcium because she had the calf and I don't want her to get milk fever. So, huge bummer. Kids are bummed. I'm bummed. Just not what we wanted to have happen. Now I've got to decide. So this happened. This is the second time in a row that this has happened. She had a calf before she came to us, and it was a healthy calf, and everything was fine. The two times she's calved since being here, the calves have not made it. So I have always intended on milk sharing with the calf, but without a calf, that's really hard to do. So now I've got to decide if I want to try to graft on a calf, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do, just because I'm not interested in milking 5 gallons a day for the next several months. So there's a guy about an hour away in Toledo who I had found on Craigslist in the past, who sells Jersey calves, and sometimes he gets heifer calves. So I'm going to call him this morning or this afternoon and see if he has any, and see when I might be able to go down and maybe pick one up. Got to keep the dead calf because it might be helpful in getting the grafted calf on. Apparently, like what they did in the past and what they still do sometimes is, if you don't like hearing, it's not mean, it's just what they do. So this is a little bit, might be icky for some people. So I'm going to give you a second to fast forward a little bit. They will skin the calf, keep the hide, and then kind of put the hide over top of the calf that you want to graft on. And apparently, that sun is really bright. Apparently, like, that's the most foolproof way to get a calf grafted on. Now they have some, it's called bonding powder, that you can pour onto a calf, and then you kind of put it in the nose of a cow, and it's salty, and it's supposed to make them want to lick the calf, the new calf, the orphan calf. I think that's the way I'm going to go. But just having something where I might be able to rub the smell of the calf on might be helpful. So we're going to get to chores. I've still got to keep on giving her the medicine for the next 5 days. So yeah, so we need to get to the chores and get to it. I'll show you the calf later. I'll warn you when it's coming up in case you don't want to see a dead calf. But right now we got to get to milking. Okay, so this is the product that I use. It's CMPK drench. It's got calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium, and vitamin D. Last night she was not a huge fan of this, so we'll see how it goes today. But I'm going to try to give this to her. You got to lift her head up a little bit, kind of put it in the corner of her mouth. She doesn't particularly like it much. but she needs the calcium. Come on, Prudy, you need to drink this. Come on.
Come on, girl. Shh.
You need the calcium, miss.
Shh.
Come on.
It's okay, Prude.
You need the calcium.
It's okay,
no,
girl.
No. We're not going away. So this is the part that was the hardest last night too. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Open up. I know. I know. Just get it down. Good girl. I know. Thank you. Come on. Get it down. Gotta get it down. I know. Just drink it down. Good girl. I think.
Go, Prudy.
Yeah, she got it all. Okay, now she can have her green and her alfalfa cubes. There you go. Good girl. There you go. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that. I'm sorry, but you need the calcium. I don't want you to get milk fever. We got her milked out. I'll show you in just a second how much we actually got. Now we need to put the spectrum mast into her right 2 quarters. So you take an alcohol pad and just wipe everything off good here. Then I'm going to use the other side and just do this one for good measure. Throw that in my bucket over there. And the spectrum mast comes in this little syringe here. So you pop the top off. You can see it's kind of graduated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this teat and turn it towards me. Put it in just a little bit like that. And then you just slowly inject it in. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it is. She doesn't seem to mind it at all. Famous last words. I probably shouldn't have said that before we were done. But that right there is 1/4 done. Okay, so that's 1/4 done. I'm going to do the other quarter. So we're done. Here, if I dump this in here. Five-gallon bucket, almost full, and we milked some onto the ground because we had to. So we definitely got over 5 gallons of milk. She's all done. Ooh, that shouldn't be put there. We'll take that in and wash it so we can use it tomorrow. This was the drench that we gave her. We're just gonna keep an eye on her. I'll probably call the vet tomorrow and tell her what happened, and then we'll go from there. But we'll just keep on milking her out. I've got to figure out if I'm gonna milk her twice a day, if I'm gonna get a calf to try to graft onto her. But yeah, not a fun day. If you guys have interest in seeing the calf, I will show you after my outro. So at the very end of the video. Beautiful little bull calf, nice red color. But if you want to see him, you can see him later. Thanks for watching, guys. This will probably be the last of the day. Not much feeling like doing videos, so God bless you guys and your family. We'll see you guys in the next one. A chance to look away if you don't want to see the dead calf. 3, 2, 1. So here he is. Yeah, he's fully formed, looked good, but he was dead when we found him. So